So talking about a medium song such as Cornerstone, then it gets more into like what I said before. The drums are providing energy, but not too much energy because you don't want to overwhelm it. So on Cornerstone, usually to come in, I'm not saying this is what you have to do, obviously, but what's worked for us lately is kind of like swelling in or clicking off, and it's the main hook, and you just do like. So that's the main intro. For the verses, I am a fan of like really stripping back, and the first time in practice that you do it, since you just did that whole boom da boom ka with the kick and everything's really loud, it kind of freaks people out. So you have to make sure that you keep your hi-hat for a good sense of time. But on the verse of that song and any song like this, I'm always thinking Sigur Rós, that kind of thing. Sigur Rós, Explosion in the Sky, any kind of post-rock. So on the verses, you just like. So I didn't use kick at all in that thing until the very end, just to kind of accentuate maybe 4 measures, just to kind of keep something in there, because that'll give you room to grow for the rest of the song. So that would be the verse. We do a drop chorus after that, and then swells are good on things like this. So we'll do one half of the chorus down, and then we'll kind of swell in, and then do the big hook one more time. And there's a part in the song where it kind of goes from the doom, down, doom, ga, that kind of beat to the straight ahead. You lock in with the beat, boom, doom, ga, doom, 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 ga, doom, like that. And it's different every time I play it, because it's just different. The energy's different on every song, or every time we play the song. And it's just, you kind of got to feel it out. So that's one of the things that you can just kind of have in your toolkit. Hey, I'm going to lock in at some point of the song when the energy feels like you really need to get big, or lock in. So, I obviously think it's really important up here to constantly ask, hey, what is the Spirit doing? What is happening right now in this unique expression of worship right now? In this measure versus last song or next song. We've never been a church, I think, that says, hey, we're going to do it this way no matter what. Things are going to be scheduled down to the minute, that kind of thing. It's always been pretty loosey-goosey, and I love that. So we'll be playing Cornerstone, and sometimes we'll practice a chorus really big, but you could just tell you have this sense that, oh my gosh, there needs to be another ministry time or something like that, and worship is going a different direction versus the one that we planned. So at that point, just done, and you're out, and go pray for people, that kind of thing. So and the rest of the song is pretty self-explanatory. What I usually do is I listen to 2 things. Number 1, what is on the CD, obviously, because that's what people are most comfortable hearing. They're used to it, and if it's on a CD and it's a big CD like Hillsong is, those guys obviously did a great job on it. A lot of thought went into it, so it's that's a great starting place for you. And then number 2, I listen to what other drummers are doing here, when I'm just going to church. We have a rotation of 6 drummers for any given set of services. So we do a 3-week rotation, and then you'll have some alternates filling in. So when I'm out just kind of sitting and going to church instead of playing, I'll keep an eye out or keep an ear out for what the other guys are doing and incorporate that. But so listen to the CD, use that as a starting point, add your own flavor to it, and make sure you're not going so crazy that people say, oh my gosh, that's a good drummer. Because the very minute that they say, oh my gosh, that guy's a great drummer, or that was a great fill, or that guitar line sounds awesome, to a point, they've stopped worshiping, at least for a second. And that's our anti-goal. Our goal is to lead people to worship, not to lead people to, oh my gosh, that was a great drum fill.